Today we'll be having a look around the Voge DS900X Black Knight. So this one's a couple of weeks old now. The only difference is the screen was changed from the standard one, so this one's a couple of centimeters higher and tinted. Everything else on the bike is stock. The DS900 has a 895cc twin made by Lonsin, which is the same engine as used in the BMW F900 GS. It also shares the frame and the swing arm from the BMW. From the front, I was quite impressed that it came with the Pirelli Scorpion Trail 2 tyres, which won MCN's blind test for adventure bike tyres in this year. It's got the ABS on the front and Brembo calipers. They're not radial, but for a trail bike they're pretty good. A 21-inch front wheel and a 17-inch back wheel. It has KYB adjustable forks at the front and a KYB adjustable shock at the rear. Your fog lights as standard, and the shocks are adjustable. You can see you've got your compression and preload adjustment on the top. Got quite a large TFT display, USB ports there, a USB-C and a normal USB port, and on the other side you have a cigarette lighter style manual screen. You can just move this up and down, just like one position, one click, straight up and down, so you can do that whilst you're riding. It's a keyless system, so you've just got the button there, so if you've got the key in your pocket then that will activate that. In the corner there, that's for your blind spot detection. Same on that side. You can use a key in the tank there. You can see the coolant level on there, which is good to be able to see the coolant level nice and easily. The catalytic converter underneath. You can see the fixtures and fittings are really nice on these. The bolts and things around all the engine mounts, and that looks like that's the oil filter location there. Rear shock, you've got a preload adjustment knob there. We'll go around the other side, and because I'm sure on the bottom there's a rebound adjustment there as well. For a stock can, it's actually reasonable size and nice looking. You know what it's like now, most exhausts are massive from the factory. Brembo on the back, Scorpion Trail 2. It's got quite nice LED indicators on this, and the strip lights. It's just a nice kind of sleek design. This one actually comes with the panniers, but the panniers haven't arrived yet, and that was included in the price, so the aluminium kind of adventure style panniers. So as I was saying, that's the adjustment on the bottom of the shock there for rebound. That looks like it's the fuel filter. It's got a centre stand, side stand, and you can take these rubbers out for a bit more grip if you're doing any off-road stuff. And I just quite like the fixings and fixtures around here. This is the cover over the sprocket and what your foot pegs hang off. This is the Voge app, so you can see what's going on your bike there, and also control the camera at the front. Bike's off with the steering lock on at the moment, and with the keyless system, just press the button once. That would then unlock the steering lock, and then to press it again we'll switch on the 7-inch TFT display. So whilst that's loading up, you have your button there for the fog lights and your mode button here. So the mode goes through the engine modes, which is the rain, road, sport and enduro. So you see there where it says road, I can click on that, change that to sport, click on that, change it to rain. Now that will just keep going and scrolling through those. If you press and hold it, it then takes that to enduro, which means the traction control is off and the rear ABS. So the recording light on the dash there, that shows that the front camera is recording everything as we go along. Tyre pressure monitoring system, the gear indicator, the rev light, everything like that's all here on this screen. It has a bi-directional quick shifter so that can go up and down. To go into the menu, there's the buttons here on the left side, so it's just like up, down, left, right, enter and back. So if you go into enter, that then takes you to the settings, up and down to my vehicle, so you can see everything there, including like how well the battery's doing on your TPS, miles per gallon, volts, just the usual things, but it's quite impressive. Going into the settings, you have all your normal stuff, your language, your units. It does have Bluetooth and it has the Wi-Fi. You can set your different tyre pressure monitoring system, bar or PSI. You've got phone book sync, things like that. Your gear matching and your radar, that's to turn on or off your blind spot detection. Heated grip and the heated seats, that's just very simple. There's just two buttons there, one for each with three different settings. So you just push on that and that would tell you on the screen which one that's on. Off, 3, 2, 1, off. So the same with the seat, it always comes on number 3 first and then you go down to 2, 1 on off. So we'll give it a start up. But overall, it's very impressive how neat and how tidy everything is and how well put together it is for what they're classing, you know, a Chinese bike. But I think in this day and age, that's not exactly a bad thing. It's certainly a contender in this segment. I mean, if you look at the price of these at £9,000 with the panniers compared to something like the Triumph Tiger 900, I think the Triumph has got a lot of competition here. So if you're looking at these sort of things, you've got the Cove, CF Moto and the Voge. They're all kind of up and coming Chinese brands that are creating some quality adventure bikes of different sizes, all the way from 400cc, 500, 600s, 900s. And this is certainly one of the better looking ones, and definitely worth a look if you're looking into getting a new adventure bike this year.